Hey guys, hope you're having fun. Jimmy as always, and wow, this is December 1st. That means the year is almost over. A lot of good stuff's been happening. A lot of stuff that is interesting may not be quite as good in certain perspectives, but we're here. You're here. You're watching this, and that's a good thing. So on December 3rd, that's the day after tomorrow, we're going to be having a year-end retrospective. I had tried to get several different guest speakers, and the ones that I had actually wound up having things happen, and they weren't able to do it. So that's okay, because we kind of need to do a retrospective. It's been a crazy year for a lot of us, and a lot of good things have happened, a lot of strange things, like I was saying, but also it's an opportunity for us just to get together as people, as artists, as musicians, and talk about what's going on. Yes, we will still be listening to stuff because that's part of what we do, and that's what everybody needs, is to be able to listen to, like the old thing about a tree falls in the forest, right? If a tree falls in the forest, who the heck cares? But no, really, we need to be there for each other. We need to listen to each other's stuff. We need to understand exactly where we fit in this whole world, really. So, December 3rd, day after tomorrow, we're going to be listening to each other's stuff. Some of you have looked at my cred and realized that, yeah, I've actually got a little more cred than some of our guest speakers have. But that's okay. I've done a lot of stuff. Some of you know that I've been able to help a lot of people move forward. I've been able to help people get gear, been able to help people get things like endorsement deals and things like that. Signed a few people to not just my label, but to some of the other labels as well. So, there are possibilities out there. And of course, our January 7th event is going to be our pitch night like usual with Joanne Ledesma. So put that on your calendars. You don't want to miss that January 7th event because that's always a really good one, a great way to start off the year and get your stuff out in front of somebody who can actually make a difference with that too. And then, of course, we have our year-end showcase on the 17th. That's always a really good time too because everybody gets to play, everybody gets to listen, and most of us get to hang out together, and it's not too cold or anything else usually because we've got the heaters up. We got some new heaters, and we may be getting back some of the old heaters because some of you are mentioning that the old heaters were a little warmer. So we'll see what happens. But either way, it'll be a really good time on the 17th. But really, I hope that I see you day after tomorrow on the 3rd because it is going to be a really, really good event and a really good night. And we'll be able to spend a little more time because there's no time limit really. So you guys can ask all the questions you want of me and Steve and make this really happen. Because it's important to live in the moment because the journey is often the destination. And we'll see you guys then. Till then, have a good one.